First off, show of hands. Who here has had a sugar daddy before?
Is that not normal?
You've had a sugar daddy?
Yeah.
Equestrian horse?
Well, someone's got to pay for the horses.
Okay.
Emphasis on the no daddy
yeah,
part.
we
She
know
said
how.
no dad. That doesn't mean she meant sugar
Wait,
daddy.
so you, and did you raise your hand too?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the sugar daddy stuff really quick. Only one sugar daddy, or have you had more?
Only one that like actually like paid me for stuff,
Paid. And
or
then
like a
there's
significant
others.
amount. But I never like did anything like actual, like we never had sex or anything like that.
How old was he?
Probably like 56.
How old were you?
Something like that. 18.
Okay, and how did you meet him?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had like some really weird like niche kinks that he
Niche
would
kinks.
just pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the nature of the exchange between you two?
A lot of FaceTime or like texting. He really just liked to have somebody to talk to. And I did go to his house one time, and he called it a clothing fetish. He liked to buy clothing for women and have them just try it on. So
Okay.
I basically just got a bunch of free clothes.
Okay.
I love that.
And so you said FaceTime, texting, he would pay you?
Yeah.
How much was he paying you?
He would like sometimes like just Venmo me like $200 and be like, just get on FaceTime for a bit. But he was like really annoying in the end, and so I stopped talking to
And
him.
how much for the in-person hangout?
It would depend. He would usually like just kind of like hand out cash as it went on, but he would also like buy me clothing or like take me out to eat. I only went to see him like 2 times and then really never again.
You said you went to dinner once or something?
Yeah, we went to Nobu in
Nobu.
LA.
How much is Nobu? How much does that
So-
cost?
It was
Pretty
like
expensive.
$1,500.
In the thousand?
something.
Okay.
No, wait, 1,000. I don't know. Like for a
it can
regular
be.
dinner,
Hundreds.
yeah. For like a 2-person dinner, it's like $500.
He
It's expensive.
spent like $1,500 at the dinner, but
At
he
the
was like
dinner.
just like buying drinks and like everything.
And,
Oh, that's why.
and then
yeah.
so how much for texting would he pay you?
It wasn't ever like a set amount for texting so much. He would just kind of text, but he like had really weird hours. It would be like 3 a.m. in the morning, and he would just be like blowing up my phone, and then he'd like send me money if I wasn't responding, and
Yeah.
with the intent that I should respond, I guess.
How much money do you think total he sent you?
That I made in total.
Yeah, from him.
Probably like 4,000, and it was
4,000
only like
total.
within a month span.
One month. Wow,
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said there was another sugar daddy?
There
or-
were just some other like older guys that I like tried to match with on Tinder. Like
You tried to match with them.
Well, I did match with them, but like they either wanted to like actually have sex or it just never really happened. Anything happened.
How would, like, were they upfront about wanting to be sugar daddies, or was this something that you were kind of soliciting?
The one guy that I actually did see in person, he was very upfront about it. It was like a regular thing he did.
Okay.
The other ones, not so much. Sometimes, like, I would have, like, older guys on Tinder would, like, message me and be like, I'll pay you this much for this or this. And,
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it because they were ugly that you didn't do it, or was it because, like what Daisy said earlier, was like if they're ugly, it's kind of creepy, but if they were kind of cute, you would like do it.
Yeah, honestly, that is kind of real. Like, if they were ugly, I was like, okay, that's gross. But if they were cute, but like, I never actually wanted to have
This is
sex
honest. I
with
love
any
this.
of them. Like, I wasn't gonna do like sex for money. But
Sure. Okay.
yeah,
Did you ever send, like, lewd pictures or
I took photos from and sent it to them.
so fraud?
Yeah,
So you would send him nude
like
photos.
one time. He never really
How
wanted
much did
that.
you pay for that?
Probably like $50 or something.
Damn.
Not
Like
like
feet
that
pics
much.
or something? Any
I
shit
would
like
love
that?
to find somebody that wants feet pics for money. That'd be
You
great.
okay?
So.
All right. Okay. You had a sugar daddy. What about you?
Yeah. Oh, me.
How many have you had?
I'm gonna pass it to you.
How many have you had?
How many have I had?
Yeah. How many sugar daddies have you had?
This is your question.
That was not my question. It was not my question. That I can pinpoint. Maybe like a good handful.
How would you meet them?
Well, that's not very, hang on, that's not very pinpoint. You say, so pinpoint is to be very precise I have
Okay,
had
I'll be
this
vague.
many. Saying a handful.
I'll be vague.
That's not very precise, right?
That'd be vague.
Yeah, it's very vague.
Very vague, very not cutesy. I'm just playing. No, so I at one point, so I'll tie it back to when I got out of like my religion and went to school paying for my tuition. I did at one point dance, and that
Wait, hang on. Now, when you say dance, right? So that just sounds like saying to me supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It means nothing, right? It means nothing to me. What does dance mean?
Okay, so like
actually,
if I had
when
to
you
put
say
a
dance,
if I had to put a point on sugar daddies, I would say that I've had a good handful would mean like five, handful five.
yeah, but what does dance mean?
How long were you a stripper for?
I was dancing for like a year. Yeah, I was stripping.
Okay.
Stripping for like a year.
Okay.
It was pre-pandemic,
Yeah.
so
So getting into the sugar daddy thing, you said you had
you're more
about
open to
five.
it. So like when you go to the clubs, it would be more like,
You don't need to justify it. That's fine.
oh no, I'm getting closer to the answer of like the sugar daddy part. So you'd meet sugar daddies there, whatever. Sometimes it'd be a go, sometimes I wouldn't, which ties me back to my answer. It would be a handful of sugar daddies where it'd be like, here's some money. I want to come support you. You look great. Here, let me praise you as a woman. Boom, there's that.
What was the age typically in their 40s, 50s?
Yeah, anywhere from like not even that
30s?
20s
20s,
to
okay.
like
Yeah.
they're not obviously daddies, but they
So this, I mean, we can talk about what was going on in the club, but I'm assuming when you're talking about sugar daddies, this is outside the club, correct?
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
And so,
I did have a seeking arrangements at one point, which is sugar daddies.
but so of your sugar daddies, did you meet all of them at the club? Or how many did you meet from seeking?
I would say like 2 in club, 3 in seeking.
Okay. So let's talk. The guy who spent the most on you, let's start there. How much total did he spend?
On a monthly basis, I would say 3 to 4,000.
3,000 to 4,000. Okay. And how long was this going on for?
Like a year.
Okay. So total, would you say this guy who spent the most on you spent $40,000, $50,000? Is that fair or more?
If that's the math, yeah.
Okay. Well, so was he giving you an allowance, essentially? But then was he spending more on top of that?
Yeah, because they were farther away, so it was mainly like she was saying, like videos and stuff like that. It was a lot of feet pictures too,
Oh, okay.
like videos and stuff
Yeah.
of my feet,
Sure.
and then it'd be more so like send me videos of you like pushing your tits together. It'd be like send me some
What?
videos of you like angled in a certain way.
Okay. And did you ever meet him in person?
Actually, one turned into like a dating, and it was the one that spent the most.
Wait.
One turned into dating, which
Wait, but the
is
guy
one that
who was
spent the
giving you
most.
3 to 4K a month, is that the guy who spent the most or no?
Yeah,
That's the guy who turned into dating.
yeah. So that's why, like, when I said like sugar daddy, like it was like sugar daddy, but it turned into like a semi-relationship. Really?
How soon into the sugar daddy? Like 1 month in?
No, like 6 months in, and it came into a conversation of like when you're already giving that money and you want to have a relationship, comes to a conversation of like, am I still going to give you the money? Like this was the relationship when it started, so I would think so.
Did he?
I feel like he was trying to like cut it, like skimp it short, yeah. But then I always read back to like this could possibly be a relationship, but it couldn't because they were also married, had kids. So it's like you have.
Oh, he was married.
Well, they've been married. They weren't married when
they
we
were
were talking.
they were
so
separate,
yeah,
okay.
they were divorced.
They were
Yeah. So they
divorced.
had the whole thing of getting married, having kids, and like I had not had that. So it's like I don't know how you would want me to like. That's something that I want to experience.
Prior to getting into the relationship, had you guys had sex?
No.
So he was sugar daddy 6 months. Then you guys get into a relationship. Then you guys have sex.
Yeah, but it wasn't like sexual. It was more oral. Like when we first like started meeting up, it was just like
Like you would give him oral?
it would. Yeah, it'd be like.
Is that sexual?
He would give you?
I mean, yeah, that's sexual. Okay, like okay, like
Well, I'm
yeah, that
thinking
is sexual. You're right.
carnal
Rephrase. So yes, it was more so like orally, like between like him and I. But it comes with fantasy, so it came with him being fantasized of like him playing with me, playing with myself, not him playing with himself, me playing with myself. And
Sorry.
and yeah, like
Yeah.
then it just
Okay.
came to a point where he like did start asking for more, and then it came to like very like awkward. I'm like, this
What do you
is-
mean asking for more?
Like, when are you gonna like toss my salad?
What?
Okay.
Wow.
And I'm like, look, I'm a big girl. I do like Caesar salads, but I don't toss them. Okay. But and it kind of got a little uncomfortable because that's something that I not had been into, you know.
So that was the deal breaker for him. A year into you guys talking to each other was.
I
you
don't
wouldn't-
eat ass.
You wouldn't toss a salad.
Yes, I wouldn't
that what
toss.
that means?
Tossing salad means eating ass.
Wait.
Are you serious?
You don't eat ass?
I didn't either.
Yes. I thought it
You
meant just
don't?
having sex.
Not at all, ever?
That's what I did too.
Doesn't it just taste like Worcestershire sauce, I'm told?
What?
That's what they're
A1?
said on this?
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
You know what the most embarrassing thing is when like you're like sexually and you're like, yes, I'm getting into it, and you're like, maybe I'll try it, and then like I've had an experience where some guy like tilted his legs back, and it was like, whoa, pause.
I want to go home.